Hello students, Namaskar, welcome to Career 360. This week we actually got the JEE main results and a lot of you would have got the best rank possible and hopefully you would have got into a branch and college of your choice. It can be NITs or maybe moving on to taking JEE Advanced and getting into one of the IITs. But a lot of people think that beyond rank 30,000 it's very difficult for you to get into one of the NITs because obviously the competition is extremely high and would you be able to get it, especially in the open category? That becomes a challenge always, right? So what we've done now is we're listing out those NITs where you can still get into the NITs if your rank is between 40,000 to 100,000. The rank range that we're talking about is between 40,000 to 100,000 rank, and we'll list out all the NITs along with the branches and what is the closing rank that they had last year, so that you know that there is a fair chance of you getting into it if your rank range is between them, right? So let me list out all the colleges for you at this point in time. So what I said very clearly is that we're talking of a rank range of between 40,000 to 100,000, right? Now let's look at them. First of all, you need to understand what is the kind of numbers that you have for NITs. In NITs, you actually essentially have about 24,229 seats across 31 institutions, right? Across 31 institutions, you have 24,229. But in the open category, you only have 9,296. Add the general EWS category, which is 2,271. So basically for general category, you have about 11,500 plus seats. And then you have OBC, NCL at 6,000, SC for 3,423, ST for 2,014, and PWD across all categories, which is another 1,207, right? So essentially we're dealing with about 12,500 plus a part of this 1,207 is what we're dealing with in a certain sense. Now looking at this scenario of the number of seats that you have, how does it work out? We're talking of, first of all, we'll start talking of the home state only, right? Only home state we're talking about for the first side, and then moving on in the second half of it, I'll also show you the non-home state, which means all India open category and at what rank which NIT you're likely to get into. First, we'll only talk with the home state. The first one is NIT Surathkal, right? The NRF rank is 17 all India, which means it's the 17th best engineering college in the country based on the government data, right? Now here the placement is 96%. What it means is that irrespective of the branch that you get in, you're likely to get placement here because 96% placement is very, very good, right? And the median salary is 15 lakhs, which also means that it's not just that they're placing all the students, almost all the students, but the median salary also is very, very high, which means that the kind of companies that come here are very, very good, right? Here in BTech and mining engineering at 41,318 rank also you could still get in, 41,318 rank. Then we talk of NIT Roorkela, which is 19th ranked college in the country. 80% of its students were placed, which means 20% were unplaced. Now, we don't have data branch-wise of how the placements happened, or neither the median salary branch-wise. We only have data of the entire college in terms of the total percentage of placement and the median salary. But here the median salary is 12.5 lakh rupees, which is very good again. Here, for civil engineering, it is 40,516. For metallurgical, it's 41,491. Industrial design 42,000, mining engineering, BTech and MTech chemical engineering, and BTech ceramic engineering. So you actually have between about 40 to 47,000. You have all these programs coming in, right? And 80% placement. Remember that. Now I don't know whether one of these branches is not getting its students placed. One doesn't know, but 80% placement is a decent number for you to take a punt on, take a risk on. Then you have NIT Roorkela, 19th best engineering college in the country. 80% students placed again. 12.5 lakh. I think we're continuing biotechnology, MTech, mining, food processing, biomedical, mathematics and integration. These are very good programs. Please look at this very closely because if you're looking at AI moving forward, mathematics is very, very important. So please look at anything which has maths into the whole system because it will really help you in your career moving forward. But of course, you will get into that only when you're very, very interested in mathematics. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult for you to move on to that next level, right? Then physics integrated, chemistry integrated, and life sciences integrated. So you actually have to 74,000 also you will be able to get into this. Then you have NIT Warangal, 21 best ranked college in the country. 89% of its students were placed, median salary of 15 lakhs. So it means all these numbers are very, very good, right? Here, MSc Mathematics integrated at 44,795, you could still get in. MSc Chemistry integrated, 45,000. Now, of course, Warangal being in Telangana, you must be a resident of Telangana because it's a home state. What we're talking about is home state. Then NIT Calicut, BTech Civil Engineering and BTech Production Engineering, up to 41,000. Then we're talking about VNIT Nagpur, 39 best rank. 100% of its students were placed, which means whatever the branch is, you are getting placed here. So if you want a job, 100% placement, 11.92 lakh median salary, very, very good data point. And civil engineering, metallurgical, mining, whatever it is, you're still getting a placement because this institution seems to be getting a lot of companies coming for placements. That's why they could place every single student who passed out from there. And at 11.92 median salary, which is also a very good number to work on. Then you have NIT Silchar, 40th ranked in college in the country, 87% of its students getting placed at 13.95 lakh. This is a very, very good number, right? And 87% of its students are getting placed. And here, BTech Electronics and Communication, Electronics and Information, BTech Electrical Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Civil Engineering, up to 84,000 also you could get placed, right? And this we're talking of NIT Silchar. Remember, we're talking of only the home state at this point in time. Then NIT Durgapur, 44th best ranked engineering college in the country, 100% of its students were placed, 44 best. And 13.7 lakh is the median salary, which is again very, very good. 100%. Every single student who studied at NIT Durgapur got placed, and median salary is 13.7 lakh. Civil engineering, the cutoff is 44,468. Home state, again I'm repeating this. Metallurgical and materials 48,000. Biotechnology 52,000. Chemistry integrated 55,000. Remember, which means that all the students also got placed because 100% of the students got placed. Then we talk of NIT Patna, 55th best ranked college in the country. 99% of its students got placed at 9.88 lakh. The fact is that, every single student almost got placed. Remember this, 99% is as good as 100%. Maybe one or two students did not get placed. But the median salary is slightly low, but don't worry about it if you're still getting in. Please take it because we're living in difficult times where jobs might be in question mark. So if you're getting into NIT Patna, there's a great reason for you to take it because they seem to be working hard on placements, right? Here, mechatronics, automation, mechanical engineering, MTech, chemical teaching, mechanical engineering with specialization in manufacturing and industrial engineering, civil engineering, MTech, material science. So almost all up to 50,000 rank. You can see this. You are actually getting, anyone who got a rank of about 50,000 also, you can still get into NIT Patna through the home state. Then you have B.R. Ambedkar NIT Jalandhar, which is in Punjab, 5th best ranked college in the country, engineering. 94% of its students got placed at 9 lakh median salary. And here also instrumentation, mechanical, chemical, civil, biotechnology, industrial engineering, textile engineering, up to 80,000 rank. And remember, 94% of its students got placed, which means very few could not get placed for whatever reasons. But 94% is a very good number. It's as close to 100% as one can think of. And up to 80,000 rank, you can still get it if you're a resident of Punjab. The next one is Sardar Vallabhbhai NIT Surat, Gujarat, 59th best ranked engineering college in the country. 93% of its students got placed at a median salary of 9.5 lakh. And here again, civil engineering, industrial chemistry, physics integrated, mathematics integrated. This is a very good program. I keep saying this again and again. And chemistry integrated, up to 75,000 rank also. You can, if you're a resident of Gujarat, you can get into NIT Surat and deal with a institution which places 93% of its students, and the median salary is about 9.5-10 lakh rupees. Then we deal with NIT Raipur, Jharkhand, 71st ranked engineering college in the country, 80% of our students, which means 20% students were not placed. So that's a red flag in a certain sense, right? But 9.5 lakh median salary. And here again, if you see electrical engineering, mechanical, chemical, civil, metallurgical, mining, biotechnology, up to 97,000 rank also, you could actually get a seat in NIT Raipur. 80% is still a very decent option when you look at some of the private institutions. So if you have decent options, go ahead. Otherwise, this is still a good risk for you to take. Now, the next one is MNIT Bhopal, 72nd best ranked engineering college in the country. 97% of its students were placed, median salary of 13.83. So these seem to be very, very good numbers, right? And here in civil engineering and materials, up to 47,000 also you can still get in. Then NIT Srinagar, 79th best engineering college in the country, 92% students got placed, 11 lakh is median salary. Information technology, electronics, communication, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, up to 89,000 rank. You can still get into NIT Srinagar, and 92% of its students were placed, and the median salary is 11 lakh, which is again a very good number. Then we talk of NIT Kurukshetra, Haryana, 81st ranked engineering college in the country, 79% of its students got placed, right, at 11 lakh, which is again a decent median salary, though 79% is slightly a question mark for me. But in civil engineering, production engineering, BTech and MTech civil engineering, sustainability and energy technologies, up to 45,000 also you could get into NIT Kurukshetra. Then NIT Agartala at 82 best engineering college in the country, 98%, which means almost every single student got placed here. because NIT Agartala is talking of 98%, but the median salary is slightly lower at 8.5 lakh rupees, but every student seems to getting a job, so which is where the median salary comes down when you actually try to increase the number of students who get placed, and which is where this whole thing happens. And here computer science engineering, 75,000 also you still get a rank. So if you want to do CS, this seems to be a good bet, because I would suspect that a CS student would definitely get placed come what may. And then electronics and communications, 96,000. So up to 100,000 rank also, NIT Agartala, you still have a chance if you're a home state student to get into NIT Agartala. Then we talk of NIT Puducherry Karaikal, 97 best ranked engineering college in the country, 70%, which means this is a red flag for me. Right, median salary is 9.8 lakh. BTech Computer Science, 63,777, you can still get in. And I would suspect that these students would definitely get placed, CS. And Electronics and Communications, 90,000. Then NIT Arunachal Pradesh, the rank is 101 to 150. 24% of its students were not placed, 76% were placed. And the median salary obviously has come down. CS, 71,000 closing rank, and Electronics and Communications, 73,000 closing rank. And then we have NIT Goa, 94% of its students got placed, 10 lakhs is the median salary. And at up to 83,000 also you could get seat in NIT Goa if you are a resident of Goa. But remember, 94% students getting placed at 10 lakh is a very good number for you to take a risk on and then jump onto it, because only 6% students were not placed, so which means every single student who studied at NIT Goa somehow got a job offer in their hand. NIT Hamirpur, 76% students placed, 8.25 lakh. So this seems to be a question mark. 24% students not placed, and the median salary is also lower. Despite the fact that only 24% students were not placed, median salary being lower, this seems to be a question mark. But anyways, looking at it, up to 79,000 rank also you can get into it. This is a very good program. I keep repeating this, and that's where the closing rank also is very, very. This NIT Hamirpur seems to be very competitive, because even though the placements are lower and the median salary is lower, if you see the cutoff up to 79,000 only you'll get into it. And at mathematics and computing and all, you are dealing with 41,000, which is a very, very good rank. Then NIT Jamshedpur, 100% of its students got placed, which means every single student who studied here got placed, and the median salary also is very, very good. And here it's very competitive, but civil engineering 47,000 rank, production and industrial engineering 49,000 rank, and metallurgical 52,000 rank you can still get in. And then we move to NIT Uttarakhand, 85% of its students got placed. The rank is 101 to 150, 7.5 lakhs. So obviously 15, this is a question mark for me, because 15% students were not placed, because the median salary is also very, very low. So despite the fact that they could reduce the median salary so low, they could only place 85% students. But having said that, it's a very good option, because remember, it's an NIT and you still have a chance, and the fee would be affordable, so you must look at it very closely. Here the cutoffs are 45,000 for electronics and communication engineering, electrical and electronics 50,000, mechanicals 59,000, and civil 59,000. So we essentially meaning that you should be a 96th percentile student to be getting in here. NIT Andhra Pradesh, only 76%. Now this is for me not a good number if you're dealing with it as an NIT. Only 76% of its students got placed. That too when the median salaries come down dramatically to 7.12 lakh. This is bad, right? But having said that, I'm sure there are better institutions within Andhra Pradesh which do a far better job than this. But still, it's an NIT, remember that. So I always would recommend an NIT if you're dealing with any of these branches, which is mechanical, civil, chemical, metallurgical, and biotechnology. The closing rank also is very, very, 57,000 is very competitive, which means we're dealing with 96.5 percentile kind of a rank marks, right? Then NIT Roorkela, this is a very good college, right? 19th best, engineering college in the country. 91% of its students got placed. 12.5 lakh as a median salary. So everything seems to be correct in the way it is going. Here in food processing engineering, 41,000 is the closing rank. Life science integrated is 45,000 closing rank, and chemistry integrated is 48,000 closing rank. So what we have now is, till now what we discussed is up to the home state. Now I'll take you to the non-home state, which means anyone from anywhere in the country can apply to the NITs, which is essentially non-home state quota. So which is what we're discussing here. The first one we'll discuss is the NIT Roorkela. It is the 19th best engineering college in the country. 91% of its students got placed. 12.5 lakh is the median salary, which means everything is correct and good. Here, up to, and remember we're talking of 40,000 to 1 lakh rank range and non-home state now. So which means all India quota is what we're talking about. In BTech Food Process Engineering, last year the closing cutoff was 41,605. For MSc Life Science Integrated, 45,442 was the cutoff. And for Chemistry Integrated, 48,289 is the cutoff. right? So we're essentially dealing with about 97 percentile kind of students here, but you still have a chance, because I keep saying that between 40,000 and 1 lakh also, you still have some NITs in some programs where even at all India quota level, you're still likely to get into a seat. And that's a range that we're dealing with, 40,000 to 1 lakh, non-home state quota NITs. Then we have VNIT Nagpur, which is again a very, very good college, 39 best engineering college in the country. But every single student who studied here got placed, no matter what course or branch that they've taken. And the median salary is 11.92 lakh, which is very, very good, right? And here, metallurgical and metals engineering, 42,371 was the closing rank. Mining engineering, 44,384 was the 834 was the closing rank, which means essentially means that below 45,000 also, you still, between 40 and 45,000 also, you still have these two programs where you can get into VNIT Nagpur. Then you have NIT Silchar, 40th best ranked engineering college in the country. 87% of its students got placed, 13.95 lakh, which is a very, very good number in terms of the median salary. In civil engineering, the closing cutoff is 45,391 here. Now we go to NIT Durgapur, 44th best engineering college in the country. 100% of its students got placed, right? 13.7 lakh is a median salary. So everything is a very, very good green tick mark for me. Now, BTech Civil Engineering, 40,215 is the closing cutoff. Metallurgical is 44,000. Biotechnology is 47,000. BTech and MTech Biotechnology Engineering is 48,000. MSc Chemistry Integrated is 54,000. But the important thing is that every student, no matter the branch or the course that they've taken, 100% of its students got placed at 13.7 lakh median salary, which is a very good green flag. If you get it anywhere here, it's a good option for you to exercise, unless you are very focused on the branch that you want to study. Then we have NIT Patna, 55th best engineering college in the country. 99% of its students, which means possibly every single student who studied here got placed. 9.88 lakh median salary. Here you will get it into civil engineering at 46,400 rank, and BTech MTech Civil Engineering with specialization in construction technology and management at 42,411. So this again is a good number for you to deal with. Then B.R. Ambedkar, NIT Jalandhar, 58th best engineering college in the country, 94% students got placed. The median salary is slightly lower. But having said that, biotechnology, civil engineering, industrial and production engineering, textile engineering, up to 50,000 rank, you will get into it in the all India quota. Wherever you are, you can still apply and get into NIT Jalandhar if your rank is between 40 and 50,000 into these four branches. Then you have Sardar Vallabhbhai, NIT Surat, right? 59th best engineering college in the country, 93% of its students got placed. The median salary is slightly lower for me, but 93% of its students. So when you actually try to place every student that you have, then the median salary is likely to fall, which is what happened in this case. But the fact is that up to 54,000 rank, you will get into this NIT Surat, because at civil engineering 42,000, physics integrated 43,000, mathematics integrated, this is a very good program, I keep saying this, up to 45,000, industrial chemistry 46,000, and chemistry integrated 54,000, you get it. Then you have the next one, NIT Meghalaya, 68th best engineering college in the country, 87% students got placed, 10 lakh rupees. Civil engineering 49,836 is the closing cutoff. Mechanical is 48,332. And then NIT Raipur, 71st best, 80% students placed. This is a red flag for me, because 20% students are not placed and median salary also is lower. But having said that, up to 52,000 you will get into NIT Raipur in the all India quota. Then you have MNIT Bhopal, very good engineering college, 97, and if you look at the numbers, you'll understand why I'm saying this. Though the rank is slightly lower for me, 97% of its students got placed. 13.84 lakh rupees is the median salary, which means very, very good. And that is where, if you see, the closing cutoff for material is 44,000, which is as good as about 97 percentile. But very good college. If you get it into it, MNIT Bhopal is a good option, no matter the branch. Then NIT Srinagar, 79 best, 92% students placed, 11 lakhs median salary. Up to 55,000, you still have a chance of getting into one of those programs: electrical, mechanical, chemical, civil, or metallurgical. Then you have NIT Agartala, 82 ranked college in the country, 98% of its students placed. Though the median salary is slightly lower for my taste, 8.5 lakh, but you still get into it up to 57,000, 58,000 rank also. You're likely to get into it through MSc Chemistry. But otherwise, these are things, right? From BTech and MTech integrated, mechanical, chemical, physics and dual degree, civil engineering, biotechnology, production engineering. So you actually have all the branches, where at the all India quota level in NIT Agartala, between 40 and 58,000, you have all the branches where in the all India quota you'll still get in, where the placement is 98%, though the median salary is slightly lower. Then you have NIT Puducherry Karaikal, 97th best engineering college in the country. Here the placement percentage is very low for me, but anyways, in mechanical 42,247 and in civil 47,854, you will still get into it. Same. NIT Arunachal Pradesh, 76% students placed, 8.65 lakh, and these are the branches that you can get into. Up to 55,000 also in civil engineering you can get into it. Then you have NIT Goa, 94% placement rate, 10 lakh. Civil engineering, 44,000 is the closing rank. NIT Hamirpur, 76% student placement, 8.25 lakh. In civil and material science, up to 46,000 you will get into it. In NIT Jamshedpur, 100% students placed, very good college, 11.4 lakh median salary. In civil, 40,000, and in metallurgical, 46,667 is the closing rank. And in NIT Manipur, 100% student placed, 8.75 lakh is the median salary. Here you have electronics, electrical, mechanical, and civil. Up to 56,000, you can still get into the NIT Manipur. NIT Mizoram, again the same thing, 9.8 lakh is the median salary, 92% students placed, and you will be able to get into it up to 56,579 rank, or about say 57,000 rank in civil engineering. But otherwise, electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil, all four are options between 40 and 58,000 rank. Then NIT Uttarakhand, 85% students placed. Here you can get into mechanical and civil up to 48,000 rank. NIT Nagaland, 98% students placed. This is a very, very good number. I'm surprised and shocked by this kind of number. 98% students placed at 14.24 lakh median salary. Very, very, very good numbers. And up to 57,000 you can get into civil engineering also. When you say 98%, almost every single student is, getting placed. These numbers are extremely good. I just hope that these are correct, but that's where it stands. These are government numbers, so I'm not going to question them at any point in time. But when you say 98% students placed and 14.25 lakh rupees as the median salary, these are extremely, extremely good numbers. NIT Sikkim, 90% students placed, 8.5 lakh. Here, up to 54,000, you will get into any of the branches, including civil engineering. Right, and mechanical is 47,000, and electrical is, and this again I'm saying we are talking of all India quota and not home state at this point in time, which means anyone from anywhere can actually apply and get in here. Then you have NIT Andhra Pradesh. This for me is low numbers, and you can see that 76% students placed, which is very bad for me, and 7.12 lakh median salary, which is also very, very bad for me. But having said that, it's very competitive because Andhra is, the student community is very, very competitive in that nature. And up to 51,000 you will get into biotechnology at NIT Andhra Pradesh. So this is what we have. What we showed you at this point in time is the rank range of between 40,000 and 1 lakh, which essentially is dealing with about 97 percentile to about 92 percentile, if I were to put that bracket. A rank range of 40,000 to 1 lakh. What are the NITs that you'll still be able to be a part of? In a branch may not be of your choice, but you still have an option if you want to study only in NITs because you want to be a part of a pedigreed institution where the fee is affordable, the quality is very good, the student community is very meritorious, and the placement chances are much, much brighter than what you have otherwise. So this is what we have. If you still have any questions, please comment in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to help you out personally and also as a group to ensure that you get into the right college, right course of your choice and based on your merit. Thank you so much. Namaskar.